It's an N-600K visa category, and Margaret was able to work on this case with me, and it was so awesome. The client applied for the N-600 last year, but couldn't make it to the interview, and they had to deny and close out the case. But the client needed to reopen that case. And the thing is, the client can only come into the US for a short 2-week period and needs to go into that interview within that 2 weeks. And if you know anything with the government, this is what you're telling the government. This is what they ask. I need you to reopen my case. I need you to pre-approve it. I need you to interview me within this 2-week window that I'm setting for you, and I need you to approve it. Please. Right? So the client tried again and again to try to get the government to agree to that. As expected, this year, the government is just radio silent. No response, no, just empty. And the request is kind of crazy, you know, but to the client, it's like, why is it crazy? I paid the fees, I qualify for it. In my home country, I would have done it. Everybody would have done it. It's a simple arrangement, you know, just put on the calendar. Like, what's the big deal? But in the United States, right now, in this administration, you want 2 citizenships with an email? Like, come on, right? So the client was just so fed up and so worried, and this is one opportunity, one shot to get it, because the client is a really reputable surgeon overseas, and getting 2 weeks off with the family, with the kids, is nearly impossible. And to be able to come into the US and go to this interview and get it, it's unbelievable, and it's super important, and so they have one shot. And so we did a consultation, and I told the client, well, the best thing we can do is we take your application, we go into the field office, and we talk to the director. Hey, look, this is a situation. They filed it, they paid it, they qualify for it. They had this 2-week window. Can you help arrange, please, right? And we just face-to-face conversation. And they said, you can do that? I'm like, well, we could try. We can't guarantee it could be done, but that's the best we can do. So we prepared everything, and we went, I think, in on a Friday. We were turned away at the door. We were turned away at the second door. We were turned away by different officers, but you know, we have thick skin. We just kept on saying, you know, hey, we have a case that we need to see a supervisor, right? So we went in. Luckily, as attorneys, we have that privilege, right, to be a little bit more thick skinned. And we talked to the officer, and the officer said, you know, let me take a look. Opened up the case. Didn't make us even pay for a motion to reopen filing, right? Because normally when the case gets denied and when you want to reopen it, you fill out the 290B form, and you had to pay like $800 now, I believe, to reopen each case, and that's 2 cases. And so we prepare the check, we have everything ready, like we're willing to pay for this motion to reopen, but we really need it within a 2-week window. They reviewed everything and said, you know what, we'll reopen the case, go home, right? And so we gave everything over to them. They didn't cash a check. We went home, and that weekend, I think within 2 or 3 days, the case was reopened, and within another 2-3 weeks, the appointment notice came, and the time was scheduled, and the client went in, and the same day presented everything, and the case was approved, and the certificate came, and now 2 kids, I think around 4 years old, they became citizens. And N-600K is uniquely special because the parents, they're not inheriting their citizenship from the parents, right? The dad is a green card holder. The mom is a US citizen, but did not live in the US for long enough, left the US when she was 10 years old, and so did not have enough citizenship power to pass on her citizenship to her children. So they have to inherit their citizenship from her grandparents, from their grandparents. And so we prepared all the documents to prove that the grandparents are US citizens, and they live in the US, and they have all the documents. And so they were able to present everything, and the officer was satisfied with all the documents, and the case got approved, right? And so they got it, they're finishing their vacation, and they're able to leave. But to think about that in this administration, right? People who come in as a tourist visa, because that's where the kids came in. They came in as a tourist visa, visa into the United States. They're UK citizens, and they came in, and they go into this interview within a few weeks, and they're able to leave as US citizens and get a US passport, right? That's the power of N-600K. And the amount of cost that they saved. They didn't have to do the I-130, they didn't have to do the 45, they didn't have to do the consular green card interview, they don't have to prove that the US is their home, they're purposely stationed abroad, they don't have to pay that 100,000 bond fee. Like N-600 and N-600K to be able to help kids directly become citizens, skipping the visa, skipping the green card, saving decades. And now when the kids grow up, they can choose, well, do I want to live in the US as a US citizen, or do I want to live abroad? You know, and so happy that Margaret and the team was able to make this happen. You also did a lot of N-600Ks and N-600K cases. And so we just want to share this success story. It's totally doable. It's great. And it's still the same day oath. We always get to do a few of these every single year. It is not the hardest thing in the world. You do a good job. You go in with the client, you interview, they're kids, you know, they just want to double check the requirements. It is still an area that is very effective. So, you know, it's just a shame because we've seen cases where they could have done the N-600K, but they didn't know about it. So they chose to do the normal I-130. And it's like, oh my God, you know, have to now wait additional decades, right, to get the same thing, you know?